Alrighty, guys. Thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester. Welcome back to 2005, game number 4 of the season. The Chicago White Sox go on the road to play the Minnesota Twins here from April. What is it? April 8th. All right, so actually have to start our triple play assistant again. All right, 2005 season. There we go. All right, so let's get the weather for the day. Weather. There we go. So it's going to be April. This happens to be a night game at Minnesota. And no wind. Dome is closed. No wind. No wind. Dome is closed here. And let's go ahead and simulcast Chicago at Minnesota 2005. Here we go. There's your starting lineups. If I remove this, you can see. There you go. So Shannon Stewart is in left field. Jason Bartlett is short. Joe Mauer's catching. Matt LaCroix is at first. Torrey Hunter is in center field. Jacqueline Jones in right field. Hugh Ford is the DH. Mike Kadire is at third, and Luis Rivera is at second. There we go. And, of course, I can't see anything, so I need to minimize it and bring it back up. All right, here we go. All right, so Kyle Lohse pitching for Minnesota. He's a right-hander. Scott Pasternak is a lefty. Lefty-righty matchup. Let's see how we can do. 6-6-8. 668 is base hit back up the middle. That was into center field. Bartlett can't get to it, and the leadoff single. Kyle Lohse is a 3-hole -2 to steal. Scott Pasternak, though, is, wow, he's crazy good at getting the jump. 3-hole, he's an 8 to jump. And, jump -2. He's a steal of 7. And 7. And -2 from Lohse and -2 from the bad jump. He's not going to attempt. So Pasternak will stay at first, at least right now. That brings up Willie Harris. So defensive new position player in today. Will Harris, a second baseman instead of Taguchi. So Will Harris is in. Let's see how Will does. He's a lefty. Taguchi being a right-hander. All right, so let's see what we got here. 6-14 lefty. 6-14, that's an easy fly, high fly into center field. And making the catch out there is Torrey Hunter. I'm using up Carl Everett, and we're going to try and get the jump again. 3-8, jump. Oh, E1 on who? I'm assuming that would be the catcher. Or the pitcher. Must be the pitcher. Yes, I know I got a selected error rating, but I'm thinking that's pitcher Kyle Lohse. He's an error of 20. He's going to hold. Going to hold again. Kyle Lohse tried to pick him off. Just didn't get it. Carl Everett. 838. It's going to be lefty as well. 838, and that is a deep drive. Oh, we haven't had a deep drive on our team for a while. And against the right-hander, he's got power of 5. No wind, and he is a LSP. And this one is hit well by Carl Everett, and this one is caught in left field. Wah, wah, wah. Caught in left field. Everett gave it a ride, but just not far enough. That brings up Paul Konerko with 2 outs in the top of the first. 935 right-hander. 935, and that's going to be ground out to short. He'll go the short way, 6-4, and that'll do it for the top of the first. So Carl Everett gave it a ride, but just not far enough, and that brings up Minnesota Pitching today for the White Sox is Orlando Hernandez, the right-hander, against Shannon Stewart. First chance to look at Minnesota Twins. Shannon Stewart is a right-hander. 184. Right off the bat. And that's going to be a ground ball into center field. Base hit by Stewart. Hudson to hold is a 1. Or I'm sorry, Orlando Hernandez is a 1 and also a +2, which is not good. So if they get the jump, he is only a 6 steal jump of 1, though. Be a 1-1 combo. He's going to hold him. So Shannon Stewart will hold it first. Jason Bartlett is up. Jason Bartlett. 217 right-hander. 217, and that's going to be a ground ball hit to Harris. Harris throws it to Urime. Urime does not throw it on. He holds it as there was no chance to get Bartlett at first, but we'll call that a 4-6 put out. Brings up Joe Mauer. 294 average, 9 home runs for Joe Mauer. 293. He's going to walk. He's going to walk with 1 out. Matthew LaCroix. He is the first baseman for the Twins. And it's a 17. That's going to be an error check. That's on Pasternak in the left field. Scott Pasternak in left field is a 16. 16 and easy fly ball. Easy fly catch there. So 2 away. That brings up Torrey Hunter. 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the first. Torrey Hunter, Orlando Hernandez trying to get out of this inning. 7-7-9. Righty, 779, and that will be a swing and a miss. Strike 3 called, and that will be the end of the first inning. So after 1 complete, no score here at the Metrodome in Minnesota. Jermaine Dye is up. 352, and right-hander 352 is a strikeout. Jermaine Dye, swing and a miss. Orlando rolling. Here comes the pitch by Kyle Lose. 640. We'll call that a 7. It's mostly on the 7. 647 right-hander. 647. And that's a ground ball. Hit to Bartlett at short. He will throw it on target to first for the out. A.J. Perninsky. 465. Right-hander, and that's an easy fly into center field. So 3 up, 3 down for the White Sox. We go to the bottom of the second. Jacqueline Jones, 561, lefty. It's outfield range play. We're on, what is this? This is turf today, turf. The Metrodome is turf. And he is an LSP. Texas Leaguer into center field. That's rolling. What do we got rolling for? And he is SP, special. SP, he's super special. And it's going to be a fly ball catch in center field. Lou Ford, righty. 343 strikes him out. 2 up, 2 down, and Michael Kadire, 276, and that'll be a walk. So man aboard again. Not much of a threat to steal there. Luis Rivera. 76, and that is a line out to second base. And that's going to do it for the second inning. We go to the top of the third. Still scoreless here in Minneapolis. And Joe Creed is up. 547 is going to be infield range. And no one's on. And we are in turf. And this is an RSP on the infield. And it's up the middle. Pitcher, Kyle Lose. Is average, and that gets past. Single, runners would advance 2 bases. So Joe Creed does his job and gets on. Juan Urime with nobody out. Uribe's actually a good bunter, but we're going to let him swing. That's at 48. That's going to be an error chance. Center fielder, Torrey Hunter. And center field is 15. Short fly makes an easy catch in center field. And that will bring us up to Scott Pasternak. Back to the top of the order. 1 on. Kyle Lohse. 213. And that's going to be base hit lined into center field. The LCF thing. LCF on first. And let's see what Creed's speed is. He's a 6. Torrey Hunter is a -2. Probably going to stay at second on the single. So runners at first and second now for Will Harris. First and second for Will Harris, the lefty. 603 lefty, 603, and that's an outfield range play. Outfield range, and he's an LSP, and this is going to be over the head of the right fielder. That's Jones. This one's hit well. It's over the head. Jacqueline Jones in right field is average, AV average, and off the wall. Batter doubles and can stretch it. All runners will score, and he will. Jones, what is your throw rating, Jones? Jones, you're actually a -1. Will Harris is an 8 speed. I'm going to take him to a 7. It went to right field, so he'd actually get a +2. Yeah, he's going to go. He's going to go, and here we go. So that's going to send the runner. Everyone's going to score. He is an 8 run. Jones again is a -1. So I take him to 7 and then a +2 because it went to right field. And roll the dice. Oh, Jesus. Tagged and thrown out by Jones. Unbelievable. But that is going to be, we're going to have to detail this one. Ow. That's going to be a double. Everyone's going to be safe. No, you're going to be out. You're going to be safe. You're going to be safe. And it's going to go right field all the way to the third baseman. What a throw. Out, safe, safe. Okay. So 2 RBIs by Will Harris. He's in the game today, replacing Iguchi. And he's trying to do too much as he tries to stretch that double into a triple. He's thrown out, unfortunately, but he does get 2 RBIs for the White Sox, so good for him. Carl Everett, he gets a pat on the back as he heads to the dugout. Carl Everett gave a deep drive last time. This is a 526, and this is going to be infield range. Infield range, no one on. And infield, he's an LSP. Up the middle, second base, that's Ramirez. Luis Ramirez. And he's an MD at second base. I'm not sure what MD, medium? I'm not sure, but it gets past. And maybe he should have stopped his single because that would have been an RBI for Everett. So Everett is aboard. Not much of a threat to steal. Brings up Paul Konerko. All this happening with 2 outs now. Kyle Lohse trying to get on this top of the third inning. That's a 33 error chance coming up. Error chance. Oh, no. It turns into a routine grounder to the pitcher. Lohse over to LaCroix for the 1-3 put out, and that's going to do it. But that will be 2 runs and 4 hits and no errors. 2 men left on board, and we go to the bottom of the third. Orlando Hernandez against Shannon Stewart. That is a 403, and that's a routine grounder to short. Uribe gets it on the hop, throws it to first. In time, Jason Bartlett. That is a 215. 215 is a ground ball to Harris. 4-3. And Joe Mauer, 2 quick roundouts there. Like to see that. 029, that's another error check. Shortstop, Juan Uribe. And he's a 16, pretty solid. I said that last time. And he did the same thing. E6. Every time I say that with him, he gets an error. Matthew LaCroix, 1 on. Joe Mauer, no. He would try it if he can get the jump. It's going to be hard, though, because it's a 1-1 combo. And he's going to attempt. He's actually a 9. He's going to be a 10. And that will be... Oh, dropped. I'm assuming it would be the second baseman. That is Will Harris. Where are you? Willie Harris at second is a 16. 16, he's going to drop it. And caught stealing. That is beautiful. Caught stealing 2-4. Don't try it or we will make you pay for it. So Mauer, yeah, again, has a 9 steal. He only has a 1 jump, so he had the best steal attempt. He just got caught stealing, so that's not going to happen very often, but it does happen. As you can see, we go to the top of the 4th. 2-0 Chicago, and Jermaine Dye is up. 4-3-3 is going to be an easy 5 ball. That one's going out to Hunter in center field. 1 up, 1 down. Aaron Rowland, 872. And just missed it. That's an easy fly to center field. And that brings up A.J. Perninsky. 560. That's going to be an infield range. And no one's on. And he's an LP. It's up the middle to short. That's Bartlett. Bartlett. Where are you, Bartlett? Really? Last guy checked. He is a very good. Oops. Very good. Is he going to make the play? It's a hot shot up towards Bartlett, and he's going to stop, pick it up, throw, in time, 6-3. 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Matthew LaCroix against Orlando Hernandez. It's a 40. Oh, that's going to be another error check. Shortstop. Uribe, he's coming up next. He's a 16 against. Solid. I know I said that last time and he dropped it. And no, this time he's going to make it. 6-3 on the put up. Torrey Hunter's up. Torrey Hunter. 345. Steve, ride 3. Swing and a miss by Torrey Hunter. Jacqueline Jones. 27, another error chance. That's the pitcher. That's Hernandez. He is a 13. And E1 on the pitcher. That is the second error by the White Sox so far. Jacqueline Jones, he's going to try to get into scoring position again. It's a 1 and a 2, and it's a attempt. So he's an 8. He gets a 9 because we're on turf. And Hernandez is a +2, so yeah, he's going to have a 10 again. That's going to be a stolen base this time. So Jacqueline Jones gets himself in scoring position for Lou Ford. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. 3-8-8. And, oh, geez, that is base hit right into right field and down the line. And Dye cannot get to it. It's going to fall in, bounce around the corner. And Jones is going to trot in. Ford is on his way to second, thinking about 3, but he will hold him to a double. A 2-out double by Ford, and he delivers. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And Michael Gadeyer's up. 358. And Gadeyer will swing and miss. So Hernandez comes back with the strikeout. So we go to the top of the fifth. It's a 2-1 ball game. Kyle Lohse, the right-hander. Joe Creed, 377. That's a routine grounder. Hit to Rivera at second. Juan Uribe, one of the two errors on Uribe today. And that is a 492, and that will be an easy fly to center. And that'll bring up Scott Pasternak. 282, and that is going to be a routine grounder down to first. LaCroix's going to tell Lohse he's got it and walk to the bag and get it in time for the out. We go to the bottom of the fifth, halfway home here in Minnesota. It is a 2-1 ball game. Luis Ramirez, 746. Right-hander, 746 is a deep drive. Deep drive by Ramirez against a righty. He's only got a power of 1. And he is an RSP. And that is caught in right field. Oof. Gave it a ride. Dive back to the warning track. But had plenty of room there at the warning track to make the catch. That brings up Shannon Stewart. Sevens are wild. 777. Right-hander. 777. Steve, right three. They're not that wild for Shannon Sharp as he, or Shannon Stewart, not Shannon Sharp, as he strikes out. Jason Bartlett, 580, and that is going to be an outfield range play. Outfield range, and he's an RSP, and it's going to be into the gap in the left field. Pasternak. In left field, very good. Can he get to it? It's falling in. It's falling in. No! It's a good catch out there by Pasternak. And that will retire the side. We go to the top of the sixth. Kyle Lohse against Willie Harris. Willie Harris with his first action of the season in game number 4. He is 1 for 2 with a fly-out and a double. 2 RBI double, as a matter of fact. Come on, Willie, do it again. 914 lefty, and that is a walk. And he is super fast. He's got a jump of 5. That's about as good as I think you can get. Pitcher hold rating is a 3. Yep. And a jump of 5. And, oh, he's going to hold. He's going to hold. He's a little nervous after getting thrown out at third. Carl Everett's up. 745, lefty, 745, and that is hit by the pitch. Everett is plunked, and that means there's 2 men on for Paul Konerko now. Let's see, what is his... He's a steal of 8. He would lose 2 from Lohse. Joe Mauer is also a -2, so it's a -4. It's hard to be thinking about stealing with a -4 staring you in the face. So Harris will stay there. Everett at first, and Konerko's up with nobody out. 933. Righty, 933, just missed it. And that's ground ball to Bartlett. Bartlett gets it on the hop, throws to Rivera. Rivera steps on the bag, turns and throws to LaCroix. 6-4-3 double play. Konerko, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. Harris moves to third, though. That brings up Jermaine Dye. Base hit will score the run. Come on. 432, and that's going to be an easy fly to center field, and they're going to strand the runner. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Joe Mauer. 897 lefty. 897 is going to be swing and a miss. So Mauer's down. Matthew LaCroix. 494 against the righty. 494 is an easy fly to center field. That brings up Torrey Hunter. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's not going to be 130, and that's going to be into right center field, and that's going to bounce off the wall. Dye's going to get it, but Hunter's on his way to second and in there again with a 2-out double. And Jacqueline Jones is up. Let's see if we can get Jacqueline Jones out, guys. 771, and that's a bad number. Left-hander, 771. I know it's going to be bad. That is lined into right field, LRF. And runner at second. Runner at second will score if he's 7+. Hunter is speed of 6. So he will not automatically score. On the single, are they going to send him? I think they're going to try. Let's see. It went to 771 again. 771 went LRF. LRF down the field into right field. That's Dye. LRF. And Dye is a -1. Torii Hunter's a 6. -1 is 5 plus 2 because there's 2 outs takes him to a 7. They're going to send him. They're going to send him home. Let's see what happens. Continue and send in the runners. So again, he's a 6, -1 plus 2 for 2 outs. And the throw, he's out. So second runner thrown out, 1 for each team now. As that is going to be, we're going to have to detail, that's going to be a single, and you're going to be out at home on the right field to catcher. So each team risking a little bit. That brings up Aaron Rowland against Cal Oats in a close, tight game like this, 2-1. Might have been better to leave the runner at third, but Rowland is up. 184 for Rowland. Right-hander, 184, and that is base hit, right center field, base hit. So Rowland is aboard. He's also got a good steal rating, but again, that -4 staring in the face. -2 from Kyle Lewis and -2 from Joe Mauer. It's hard to think about it. AJ Perninsky's up. That is a 0.65. That is an error check. Third base, that's Kadire. Haven't heard much from him today. Michael Kadire at third base is only a 10, though. Only a 10, and that is going to be E. Batter reaches first. Runners advance a base on the E5. So Perninsk stays alive as that one's bobbled by Kadire, and then the throw is wide. LaCroix has to come off the bag. And runners are first and second with nobody out. Joe Crean is up. They're going to play halfway in. Six, 7. Right-hander. 6, 6, 6, 6, 7. And that is a single into GCF again. That special GCF on turf. Runner at second has the option to score, but who is that? That's Rowland. Rowland is 8 speed. Rowland thinking about it, and I think he's going to try. It went to center field. What's Torii Hunter's arm rating? Torii Hunter in center field. Yeah, it went to GCF. That's ground ball into center field. Torii Hunter. Ooh, he's a -2. Really? Nobody out? Nope. I guess we're going to hold him at third. They put the stop sign up. And that's going to do it. The best thing about this is it's going to make Kyle Lose tired here in the top of the 7th inning. He can stand and pitch, but any tired result will change into either a hit or a strikeout will turn into a walk. So they're going to obviously, we don't need the Cleveland cards. They're not going to do us much good here. So I think they're going to go see what the pen looks like. We're in the 7th, and that's going to be, looks like maybe Crane is coming in. Jesse Crain. He pitched quite a bit, over 80 innings, so it's going to be Crain. Jesse Crain coming in. He was 12-5 with 1 save. He pitched 80 innings, gave up 61 hits, 6 home runs, 29 walks, 25 strikeouts, 2.71 ERA. The right-hander coming in. Bases are loaded here. Nobody out. Defense is in. Defense is in. And it's Juan Uribe for the White Sox. Golden opportunity. We should score at least 1 run, guys. Come on now. 767. Right-hander. 767. And that is going to be down the line into left field and falls in. Base hit. And everyone, that is going to be LLF. And on second, again, scores if they're 7 or higher. Praninsky, I don't think AJ is that high. Nope, he's only a 5. He can risk it, but with nobody out, why? Why risk it? That's going to be a single. Everyone's going to move up, and it's going to be still bases loaded, nobody out. That brings up Scott Pasternak. A grand slam would be really nice, but Scott Pasternak's not the guy to do it. He's only got a power of 1. So Pasternak against Crain here. 4-4-5, and that is going to be ground ball down to first. Infield in, runner at third, out at home. Okay, so it's going to be an out at home. And that's going to be a 3-2 put out. And Will Harris is up. Defense in again. Will Harris been a man on a mission today for the White Sox. His first start, he's trying to make an impact. That is a 0-0-6. We got a crazy play. Crazy play is going to be pitcher feels twinge and elbow after pitch. Check for injury. Yep, we checked for an injury, but nothing happened, so we're going to keep going. Will Harris against Jesse Crain. 564. That is going to be an outfield range play. We're on turf. He's in LSP, and it is in the gap to right center field. That is Jacqueline Jones in right center field. He is in right field. He is average. It's in the gap, and it is to the wall. Batter doubles. All runs are going to score. Will Harris, a man on a mission today for the White Sox. He's done it again. Creed comes in. Uribe. Here's Pasternak. They're going to wave him on, and it is going to be a double. Scores everyone. And Will Harris, first start. Boy, I hope you start more games in 2005 because I'm really liking Will Harris on our team. He scored both runs in the third. He scored 3 runs here in the 7th. He's got himself a 5 RBI day. Not bad. And Crain, what are you going to do? You going to put somebody else in? Probably not. Carl Everett. 240. Righty, 240, and that is going to be a ground ball. That's it to short, Bartlett. And it's going to go short to first, and you will hold. So 2 away now for Paul Konerko. It's 6-1. Paul Konerko. And a 54 is an error check. First base is LaCroix. And LaCroix at first. Oh, he's a 7. That can't be good. And no. Batter reaches first. Runners advance a base on the E3. So each team with 2 errors now. And that brings up Jermaine Dye. Jesse Crain is actually, you know what? Will Harris. I'm thinking about sending Will Harris home. Steal home. He's an 8 to steal. He's a 5 jump. He gets a +3 from the pitcher. I think he's going to do it. We're going to try. So I guess he's got to get the jump. Crane is actually a 4, so it might be hard to get the jump on him. But Will Harris has got a huge jump 5. That's pretty good. And we're going to try and steal home. Nope, he's going to hold. Okay. So Jermaine Dye, runners at the corners. 4 runs in. Will Harris is taking his lead out there. And Dye, 575. That's another outfield range. Outfield range. And he is our SP. That's a Texas leaguer to the left. That's Stewart. Shannon Stewart is in left field. He's fair. FR. And running catch by the left fielder, and that's going to do it. It's stretch time here at Minnesota as we go and sing, "Take me out to the ball game, take me out with a crowd, buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back, so it's root for the home team. If they don't, or actually, if it's root for the White Sox. If they don't win, it's a shame. First 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game." All right, there we go. Jacqueline Jones is up. It's Orlando Hudson. I keep calling him Hudson. It's Orlando Hernandez. He can actually go some more. He's got a lefty and then 3 righties up. So they're going to, I think they're going to go ahead and leave him out there until at least he gives a base runner. No, it's not Jacqueline Jones. I'm sorry. It's Lou Ford. Lou Ford is up. So it's 3 righties. Yeah, might as well leave them. 719. That's a problem. That's in the right center field. It's going to fall in for a double. Leadoff double by Lou Ford. And that changes everything. So you got a righty and a righty. Coming up is a righty. And it's going to be Polite. It's going to be something. Cliff. That's his name. Cliff Polittle. You know what? We're going to find out because I'm going to do a search right now on YouTube. Let's see what we got. And it's Cliff. I got my fingers on the wrong Cliff. Politte. All right, let's see here. Mr. Sparky. This commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Sparky. Polite. Okay. It's Polite. There we go. Now we know. So Cliff Polite against Michael Kadire. There we go. Michael Kadire. And Polite, 954, right-hander, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. And once again, it's not going to move the runner up. Ground ball 6 to 3, and you will hold. That brings up Luis Rivera. Bottom of 7. 732. That's probably bad. 730. No, it's not. 732 is an easy fly to center field. So that was actually good. And we're back to the top of the lineup. Shannon Stewart, 2 outs now. 627. Right-hander 627 is ground ball. That was Uribe, and he will throw it to first. And the leadoff man double goes nowhere. And Jesse Crain will be done. We go to the top of the 8th. And the Twins are going to bring in, let's see, we got a righty, righty, and then a lefty, righty, righty. So 2 righties, a lefty, and 2 more righties. So probably bring in the right-hander Riccone. Riccone. 1 Riccone. Juan Riccone coming in. He'll be facing off against against Roland. Riccone against Roland here in the top of the 8th. 6-1 ball game. 5.66, the right-hander. 5.66 outfield range. Outfield range, and this is an RSP. Over the head of the right fielder, that's Jacquin Jones again. Right field, again, he's average. Average, and off the wall, double, and he will stop with the double. Last time we tried to stretch it was bad news, but double is a good start, boys. A.J. Perninsky. Perninsky just grounded to the left-hander, just grounded to the right side there, Perninsky. Move that runner up. 750, left-hander, 750 is a strikeout. Joe Creed, the right-hander, 759, right-hander, 759, that is a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts by Juan Riccone, and it brings up Juan Uribe. So this is the battle of Juans. Oh, Juan, you. In the battle of Juans, who wons? Who is the Juaner? Yeah, let's see who the Juaner is. 630. Right-hander, 630, and it's going to be Juan Uribe the winner. As that's going to be ground ball back up the middle and ground ball into center field. GCF on turf again. Runner at second. Roland could score, could try to score anyways. Roland is a speed of 8. Hunter's a -2 from his arm, but we get a +2 because there's 2 outs. So he's staying 8, and oh, there's a collision. There is a collision at the plate, and I'm assuming that's Mauer, and that is going to be FR. Save. So collision at the plate. Roland comes in on the single, and Mauer is shaken up, but the White Sox score the run, and it's a 7-1 ball game. And now Mauer and the Twins are mad that there was a collision, unnecessary collision here at home plate in a 6-run game. But you know what? If they come back and win it, they won't be complaining. Pasternak, Uribe. Juan Uribe, he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. Juan Riccone. So the battle of Juans, it was won by Uribe. Pasternak, 220, and that is base hit, lined into center field. Torrey Hunter's going to get into the bounce, and that is just going to be first and second. Not even going to worry about trying to stretch anything right now. And that brings up Will Harris. 5 runs, 5 RBI day for Will Harris, right? If I'm not right, I'm wrong. Yep, double 2 and a double 3. So 5 RBIs by Willie Harris. Let's see if we can do it one more time for us, buddy. 2-run man on, 2 outs. 1 159. And oh my gosh. 151 to 159 is his out range. 160 starts his hit range. And that is a 159. So that is going to be a ground ball down to first. Unfortunate. And 3 unassisted. We go to the bottom of the 8th. And Cliff Polite is up. Jason Bartlett. 705 righties. Yeah, that 700 numbers are rough for us. Let's try not to roll that anymore. That is going to be a double. Leadoff double into right center field. That's a 6 hit given up by the White Sox today. Joe Mauer. See if he can make up for that collision at the plate. 203. And that is going to be base hit lined into center field. LCF. And they're going to hold the runner at third. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Polite against Matthew LaCroix. Defense will be back. They'll give up a run for outs. 186. And that's not good, guys. That is base hit back up the middle and 3 hits. And the runner at first is Joe Mauer. He is a speed of 5. They were going to keep him at second. And just like that, it's a 7-2 ball game. 2 men on and nobody out. And that's it for Polite. Goodbye, Polite. I don't know what you were doing there. Torrey Hunter's up. It's either going to be Marte or Kotz coming in. Let's see who's got... They're both right-handers. 377 and Kotz is 194. Oh, Kotz is a lefty. It might have to be Takasu. We need a right-hander. Or it could be Vizcaino, I guess. Let's see. Where's Vizcaino? We need a right-hander anyways. Let's just find a righty. It's going to be Luis Vizcaino, I think. Vizcaino coming in here in the bottom of the 8th. Nobody out. 7-2 ball game. Runners at first and second for Torrey Hunter. We need a big out here, boys. Double play, something good. 248. And that is going to be a ground ball. That's hit sharply at the shortstop, Uribe. He flips it to Harris. Harris on to Konerko. Not in time. But they do get the runner out at second. So runners at the corners again with only 1 out. Jacqueline Jones is up. Vizcaino, they will play... They'll play corners in. 693, and he is a lefty, 693. That's an easy fly ball, not very deep into right field. Easy fly into right. And with an easy fly, I don't think... Easy fly, better out runner in third may attempt to score. He's only a 5. I think they're not going to risk it. That brings 2 outs for Lou Ford. Runners at the corners. Vizcaino trying to get out of this terrible mess. 527, that's going to be an infield range. And right now we have runners guarding first and third. And he is an RP on the infield. It's up the middle to short. The Uribe's the only free man, so that's good it was hit to him. And he's average, though. Average. He was not in charge of holding anybody, so... Diving stop, batter out at first. 6-3, put at Juan Uribe. I take everything bad I said about you back. We go to the 9th. And Racone is having to come out. And it looks like it's going to be Holland or... I need the Twins. It doesn't do me any good if I don't pick up the right team. Terry Mulholland. Yeah, he didn't save any games, so he's like their man to bring in if they're losing. So it's going to be Terry Mulholland, even though he's a lefty. It's going to have to be Mulholland. He'll be up against Carl Everett. Everett will go to the right side and bat. It's a 7.65. Again, he'll be right-hander. 7.65, and that is hit into right center field, and that is hit well. Wait a minute. He is a left. No, because he's a left-hander. He's a right-hander. 7.65 right hand. Yep. It's going to be into right center field, and that's going to fall in. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Everett on his horse. Here comes the throw from Jones to second base. Bartley with the tag, not in time. And the leadoff double by Carl Everett gets things rolling for the White Sox here. Paul Konerko's up. 124, and that's going to be base hit, ground ball back into center field. GCF again on the turf. And they're going to hold the runner at third. No sense in trying to stretch anything at this point. Not with the lead. Jermaine Dye. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Defense will have to come in. They'll have to come in. 464. That was probably a good choice. Easy fly to center field. Fly ball to center again. Everett could try. He's a speed of 7. It went to center field though. He's a -2. Takes him to a 5. Yeah, we'll just leave him there. Fly ball to center. That brings up Rowland. Aaron Rowland. Come on, Aaron. One base hit. Let's get another run just in case. 354. Lefty. 354 strikes him out. Swing and a miss. Terry Mulholland with the big arcing curveball. AJ Praninsky with 2 outs. Praninsky. 571. That's outfield range. Outfield range. And he's an LSP. And that is into the gap in the left center field. That is Stewart. He's fair. FR. That's right. We've had one. And that's to the wall. Batter's going to double. All runs are going to score. And that is just what the doctor ordered. A.J. Praninsky. Pierzynski. And he's done it for the White Sox. 2 more runs in. It's now a 9-2 ball game. 2 outs for Joe Creed. That's a 99, and that is going to be left-hander. 99 is base hit into center field. And Praninsky is a speed of 5. There is 2 outs. You know what? They're going to send him. Why not? So he's a 5. 2 outs, -2 from Torii Hunter. Roll the dice. Ooh. Hunter, what's your... I'm assuming that's what that means. Is... Error is a 15. Throw late. Throw is accurate but late. Runner safe. So he's going to come in and score on the single. Praninsky gives the White Sox another run. And Joe Creed has done it again. That brings up Juan Uribe. 16 hits by the White Sox. 10 runs. And this was a very close game up until the top of the 7th inning. It was a 2-1 ball game. Great game. And then the White Sox just took command in the 7th. And the 8th, and now in the 9th, Juan Uribe's up. Terry Mulholland trying to get through this night. 2 outs. 421. That will do it. That's an easy fly to center field. And it's all up to Vizcaino now. It's all up to Vizcaino. He's got Kadire. It's 8-run ball game here. Most of the fans are already left there in the top of the 8th, or after the bottom of the 8th inning. And now the extra 3 runs are on the board. Only the faithful remain here at the Metrodome. Michael Kadire, 835. Right-hander, 835. And that will be a swing and a miss by Kadire. Luis Riveras, 128. And that's going to be a base hit. Riveras gets the base hit. That brings up Shannon Stewart. 557. That is going to be an infield range. Infield range. We got someone covering guy at first. Stewart is a RP. And the hold is short. That's Uribe again. I think he was fair. No, he's average. Even better than fair. He's average. Oh, it gets past. Runners advance 2 bases. Single plus, so it's not over. First 2 men have reached and only 1 out. Jason Bartlett is up. 576, and we go to an outfield range play. And he is an RSP. Over the head of center field, that's Rolen. Scott Rolen. And if he doesn't make the catch, you know that's going to be a double and all runs are going to score. Roland is SP. SP, which means he's super fan. Super fan. Off the wall. Wow, really? Batter triples and can stretch if his speed is greater than 7. Bartlett has only got a speed of 6. So it's going to be a triple. All runs are going to come in. And that's it for Vizcaíno, who kind of didn't do very well, not very happy. And it's now a 10-4 ball game. And we're going to bring in Takasui again. Shinko Takasui. And he'll be facing off against Joe Mauer, runner at third. We don't care about the runner at third. Oh, we want outs. We just need 2 more of them. 782, again, it's a 700 number again. Lefty. At 782 is the last number on Takasui's deep drive against lefties. 618, 782 is a deep drive. Against the righty, he's only got a power of 3. And he is an LSP, and that is caught in center field. Caught in center field. And that's Bartlett at first. He's got a run rating of 6. It would just be 6. Roland in center field. What's his arm rating? +1. It would take him to a 7. You know what? He might try and see if he can tag up on that. 7 runners. So who is a... What did we say? Bartlett. Speed is 6. +1 takes him to a 7. Yeah, might as well. And he's safe. Alright. So I gotta undo this mess. Detail. Fly ball, center field, and you will be safe at home. Alright, so it's a 10-5 ball. 10-5, really? 10-5 ball game? And that brings up Matthew LaCroix. 2 outs now. Shingo Takasui trying to close this one out here for the White Sox. 609 and right-hander 609, and that's going to be a ground ball. Base hit by Matthew LaCroix. That brings up Torrey Hunter. There's 4 hits given up by the White Sox now here in the 9th. 570 is going to be an outfield range play. Okay. Here we go again. RSP. Down the line to left. And he is very good. And make the catch. No. It's in the corner. Batter doubles. And can stretch if his speed is higher. Runner on first may attempt to score. That's LaCroix. He's only got a speed of 5. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no. I mean, you could try, but if you get them thrown out, it'd be just a waste. So with the double, they're going to hold the runner at third. Because these runs really don't matter. It's the matters of getting this last out. Jacqueline Jones, can they keep things going here in the bottom of the ninth? And if that would be 3 more runs, if Jacqueline Jones gets a hold of one, they're only down 2 runs. And at that point, there's a lot of nervous White Sox. 199, right-hander, and you got to be shitting me. 199, right-hander, and that one is hit well by Jacqueline Jones, and that is headed out into deep left field, and that is Pasternak back to the wall and is gone. Are you freaking kidding me? 195 to 220. That is a 199, and that is gonna. Wow, holy cow. Hold on to the phone, my friends. Hold on to your phone. And that's going to be it for Takasue as, I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking. And it looks like we're going to have to actually use one of our pitchers now. Somebody that can get it out. Oh my gosh, and if these guys blow this, we got a lefties. Any lefties coming up? Nope, they got 3 right-handers, so it's got to be Hermanson. It's got to be Hermanson. It's now a save opportunity as the Hermanson. No, it's not a save yet because it's not 3 outs, and the tying run is not in. Tying run is on the on deck circle. So yeah, I think it is actually a save. We'll see. Anyways, it's Lou Ford, Dustin Hermanson. Why don't you do something and not roll a freaking 7? Those 700 numbers are bad. 409. There you go. Right-hander 409, and that's going to be a ground ball. Uribe picks it up, throws. And Konerko keeps his foot on the bag, and that one's in the books. Whew. Yeah, it was a save opportunity. So it goes from a blowout, 10-2, to a nail-biter in the bottom of the ninth as the Twins scored 6 runs. But in the end, it was the White Sox taking this one. Each team with 2 errors. Orlando Hernandez goes to 1-0. The loss goes to Kyle Lose, who goes to 0-1. Dustin Hermanson with his second save of the season. MVP Willie Harris. You go, boy. You go. You go. And let's play out the rest of today and see what happened. So Baltimore takes out the Yankees 5-2. Toronto 1 better than Boston. Chicago 2 better than Minnesota. Houston crushes Cincinnati 7-2. It was Detroit 1 better than Cleveland. San Francisco 9, Colorado 6. The Los Angeles Angels 7, Kansas City 3. The Dodgers crush Arizona 6-1. In 10 innings, the Cubs beat Milwaukee 5-4. In 10 innings, the Mets take out the Braves 6-4. Tampa Bay 2-1 over Oakland, and in 11 innings, St. Louis wins 5-4 over Philadelphia. 3-0 shutout for Pittsburgh over San Diego. Texas 1 better than Seattle 2-1, and Florida shuts out Washington 8-0. And that will put us right here. Chicago 2-2 on the season. 1 game back of Detroit, who is 3-1. Everything's early. Obviously, everything's early. But there you go. So far for the White Sox. Anybody making a splash? Anyone? Chicago? No Chicago there at all. Wow. Rob Quaylen doubles up. He was double trouble on Friday. Belted 3 doubles in a 7-3 win over Kansas City. Play of the day is Jose Macias at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 10th. Chicago betting man on second. 2 outs, game tie. Jose Macias hits a game-winning single. game of the day by the fans was the Cardinals defeating the Phillies 5-4 in 11 innings. Yay! All right, there you go. There's your updated information from 2005. The White Sox 2-2 to start the season. In real life, they were 3-1. In real life, they won this game 5-1. In our game, they won. What'd they win? 10-8. There's your box score. That was a lot closer than it should have been. That is nervous. I'm a little worried about our men that will close the, our relievers. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. A little worried about our relievers. Starting benching, ERA is 0. Polite, Polite, I think is his name. It's all right. Vizcaíno, what is this nonsense, Vizcaíno? You better do better. Takasu, you're about ready to be traded on the trading block, so you better get better. We'll see. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. We'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Until next time, have a great day, and we'll see you all next time.